Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ruby Buckle here in Utah. I'm Amy Wilson at the EQN Sports Desk, driven by Holiday Auto Group, and we get to continue talking about the owner rider, $100,000 being paid out in 2 rounds and winning the 2D for round number 1. I get to be joined by Morgan Beckstrom. Thanks for coming up.
Well, thanks for having me.
So this is a cool story. I have loved the Goodbye Lane from the very first Pink Buckle that I worked and got to see him, and then the others that came along. You're 19 years old, and it just so happens that your grandparents are Mark and Linda Jarvis.
Yes, they are.
So direct connection to the owners of the Goodbye Lane. So you were riding a horse named SLINGSHOT Lane.
Yes.
So let's go back and talk about that history, the matchup that it is, and different horses that are related. Just give us all of those details.
So she's a full sister to Seeger's Fast Lane, and we've had her since she was born. My Aunt Marcy trained her, and then my sister got on her for a few high school rodeos and ran her, and then I took her and I high school rodeoed on her, and she's just been a great mare, and she loves to run.
A 12-year-old mare. Talk about the dam side, because that's one of your favorite matchups with the Goodbye Lane, but it goes way back and really kind of the start that your grandpa had.
Yes. So SKS running FAUCET, we had her as a broodmare, and my grandpa, he always said we need to get the Goodbye Lane to breed her with him, and he just always wanted that cross. Well, then they ended up getting him, and that was the first thing we bred, and ever since my grandpa's just loved him, and I fell in love with them, and since I ride the mare, I think I like him a little more.
Exactly. Well, such a cool story. Let's take a look at this run. This is from round 1. You were 16.373. You ran today. You got even faster, 16.1. But tell us about this run in round 1.
So on the first, she's kind of been like bouncing on it, and she didn't really bounce on it that time. And then the second, she did pretty good. Had a nice clean second. And then the third, nice clean third, and I was just really happy with the run, and she made a great run.
Yeah, we get to slow it down around each barrel as we watch it back again. You do such a great job.
Yes, she has a tendency to get a little too tight, so I have to really keep my hand out and lift her a lot, as you can see. But yeah, she loves to run, and she loves to turn tight.
That's awesome. That's just what you want.
Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
Especially with your jockey skills, you're able to drive her up in there and make it look so pretty.
Needs a lot of driving.
Good job. So winning the 2D of the owner rider paid $2,500. You also ran in the Derby. You guys have a lot of horses. I know your Aunt Marcy's here running some as well. So kind of talk about the whole family being involved and all the other runs you've been making.
Well, we have to take 2 trucks and trailers everywhere because we bring so many horses. And just having a family that all knows and understands everything, it's so nice to have that kind of support system. And it's just a great opportunity to have, and I just love it.
I think back to when I first interviewed your family at the Pink Buckle years ago, and they were telling me the story about the Goodbye Lane and how he almost got gelded.
Yes.
And just kind of...
he was going to be a barrel horse.
Yeah, and just how crazy
did.
And
I know.
What would have happened to the whole industry had he not, been in your family's hands.
We think about that all the time.
Yeah. Talk more about the impact that he's had on your entire family. I mean, really changed the direction, I'm sure, for what you all do.
Oh, yeah. He's made such a big difference, and we've had just a great time with him and having him, and it's crazy how many people are getting to know him now, and how many people do know him now. It's just crazy how much of an impact he's made on the barrel racing industry.
Yeah. What are your future goals? I know you love to train barrel horses and run, and you're involved in that, but kind of talk about what your biggest dreams are.
Right now I'm pro rodeoing, and I know in a couple years I kind of want to get to where I have a line of horses to make it to the NFR, but that's my main goal right now, but hopefully I make it there.
Yeah, well, with the bloodlines behind you and the family that you have, I have no doubt that you'll have an incredible lineup to get you to the NFR. That'll be fun to watch.
Yes.
Very cool. Anything else you want to add about this horse, Slingshot? And I know she's really special to your family.
Yes, she has carried all of us, and she's just a great horse. We don't owe her, or we owe her everything, and she doesn't owe us anything. She's carried me to two national titles in the high school finals and 4 state titles, and I'm like, you don't need to do anything else, and she keeps doing it, so I'm very proud of her.
That is amazing. 2 national titles, 4
Yes.
state titles.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just stayed so consistently fast for you,
Yes.
hasn't she?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
So when you're making runs on her, you mentioned she likes to turn a little bit tight, but kind of go through the things that you think really make her such a winner for you.
I think her tight barrels, because everyone says they're like, she doesn't look like she's like running fast. I'm like, it's her barrels that make her fast. Those tight barrels, she like almost tiptoes around them. So I'm like, that's what makes her fast.
She cuts off any extra
Yes.
steps
Oh,
to,
yeah.
to shave time off the clock.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, I'm so glad you came up to visit with us. Only 19 years old, already accomplished so much, and has a lot of big goals and dreams that we're excited to watch. Also riding Slingshot Lane here at the Ruby Buckle, of course, by the Goodbye Lane, a very cool mare. You heard everything that she's helped her win and continues to do so, winning $2,500 for winning the 2D in the owner rider and rolling the time today. So we'll see where it all ends up. Hopefully some more checks along the way, but excited to have the Goodbye Lane a part of this program for all of these years. And big congratulations to the Jarvis family for all that they've accomplished and contributed to the barrel horse industry. Congratulations again to
Thank
Morgan,
you.
and best of luck on all your runs coming up.
Thank
Morgan
you.
Beckstrom joining me here at the EQN Sports Desk. You can watch all the barrel racing action live on Ride TV.